2 years and going strong. Jonusfatson.
Oh, baby. Dan, thank you for the sub for 24 months, 2 years going strong. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. I also need to do one thing, and welcome right here. Check this out. I found a neat thing on Streamlabs. Let's see if I can do this properly. I'm so rusty. Also, chat's a little weird for me right now. I gotta figure something out here. Thank you, Dan, for 2 years. Thank you for everything you've done, really. I forgot how to use my computer. Also, this is wrong. Vlad with the host, what is up, buddy? One second, I gotta get this chat bot hooked back up. Two-factor authentication. It feels good to be back. We got some talking to do, is what we gotta do. Because it's been a hot minute, as Alexa would say. Connect that shit. Of course, that authorization token's not working either. And I can't remember passwords. There it is. Verify token. On next. Meow, how are you doing? I think I might actually have this set up properly. Oh, just show ready to play. I do not have all 663 games in my library ready to go. Why is this not connecting? It's a zombie. You know, I was planning to stream tonight my 9 alpha. Once I saw the announcements, I had to be here. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm just gonna see one thing real quick here. Does this actually work? Did I connect this? Hello. Okay, that's actually connected. Now, the other thing, see if that works. You see that? Fancy, fancy. Color's a little bit weird on the camera. There's so much to do. Alexa, how you doing? Thanks for welcoming me back. Auto white balance. There we go. Look, tanned, not outside for 6 months. Immediately tanned. And then, you know, that's what we call presidential color. I'm about there. I'm about there. What is happening? 5 subscriptions. Dan, thank you so much, buddy. Good God. Wow. So nice. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna make the sounds. Oh, baby. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Penta Phoenix made me bite the spear and get Dark Souls 1. I'm enjoying it fully bubbly. I was on Reddit. We'll get going here in a second. Don't worry. We got some chatting. I'm gonna turn down the music. Let's get serious. That's not working. Let's get serious for a second. When are you not on Reddit? Welcome back, Jonus. Hope everything's going well for you. Much love from the Alexites. Thank you so much, Polar. Welcome. I'm gonna go back to starting for a minute. I can't look at myself that closely. There was a speedrun of Dark Souls of every boss, and I was gonna watch it, but then I was like, it's gonna like spoil the game for me. So I was like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want to like ruin myself, you know? I ruined myself enough as it is. But anyway, it got me thinking, like, I don't know if I gave Dark Souls like enough of a shot. I think we streamed it like twice. I might get back into it, is what I'm saying. I might try to finish the trilogy. That's it. Bear the Boyle, welcome in as well. How you doing? Because I don't think I gave it a fair shot. I think going straight from Bloodborne to Dark Souls was probably a mistake. Because, like, I really enjoyed Bloodborne. I missed putting some of the Twitch VODs up on YouTube, but I did beat it. And then they expired, and it's a logistical nightmare. But I did win. So I might give Dark Souls another shot. It kind of inspired me. I was like, you know, it's good. It's kind of getting like a little bit more press, I guess, recently as well, and I'm not sure why, but it kind of is. I thought there was a 7th season on this. Oh, thank you for the follow. I got crazy looking drops. I'm pretty OP in the starting zones. That's cool. 4J, it's quite late here, so I'm going to head out. Good luck with your session. Have a great insert your current time of day. It's 8 p.m. And because I haven't streamed in 4 months and I've been going to bed at like 7 o'clock at night, it feels really late. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, there's like new, I don't even know what these icons are in Twitch. I have not had a chance to like see people very much do anything or do like, my brain is like mush, basically. 7 p.m. WTF. Happy 8 p.m. here. It's also late here. I mean, 8 p.m. is kind of late for me right now. Oh, I'm rocking the Firewing Spear +5 and a Great Scythe +10. I don't know what that means, but it sounds dope as hell. I'm gonna exit this. There must be an update. I could have sworn there was season 7. That's why I was like looking forward to it. Speedrun.com. Racing Plus. Don't look at what I've looked at on my computer. Don't be a bad. Look right here, season 7. I download it. But yeah, so while I'm like looking here, I guess I do have to download it. No, I subscribed to the thingamajig. Ah. Re-download it. Luckily, it takes half a second. Run anyway. I know it's kind of small on your screen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Dan. That is correct. If you guys are not following Mr. Vladimir Ledo or Mr. Alexo, go check him out. Wonderful content creators. Vladimir Ledo specializes in finding those hidden gem games And he's pretty much the reason that I even know video games exist. All right, so maybe I need this open. And then Alexa is a wonderful content creator. He is primarily known for the Wheel of Isaac. Go check him out. Wonderful, wonderful content creators. Challenges. Custom challenge. There's where you needed the thing. All right. Now, I think Season 7 had some funky rules to it that I need to look up before we get going. Or alternatively, it's not really my style, and I might just like get going. We'll figure it out as we go. I think it's like you have to beat Mega Satan, Blue Baby, Boss Rush, Hush, I said Mega Satan, the Lamb, something like that. There's like 7 runs you gotta do. Whatever. Let's figure it out. I was gonna do an intro video too, and I totally forgot. Let's check it out. Because I don't know if you saw it, but I made a video with very, very quickly this morning. Like, I'm talking like 10 minutes quick. Of the unusual peeps. Okay, I'm gonna close this. There we go. Remember to make the gameplay footage full? That's true. Look at my hand. I gotta deal with these lights. My room is a mess, and I'm trying not to sound all bibbly bobbly around here, but it's gonna be a bit bibbly bobbly. Anyway, I did a video, and I don't remember how to add said video into this here. VLC video source sounds like it's probably it. Let's find out. Don't want a playlist. That's not it. By the way, I was trying to say this earlier too. If you put emotes in chat, they should show up in the window here as well. Trying that out. Yeah, see right there. Haha, did you see it? It was kind of a fun little thing. I figure why not? This is what I want right here. Okay, so if I... okay, here we go. Wait, no, this way. It does show multiple. It just exploded out of his head. That was the plan. Penta would absolutely be the J. Jonah Jameson of the crew, by the way. You like the knuckle dragging lunatic? Absolutely here lurking while I get lost and satisfactory. Vlad, appreciate you being here, buddy. Boom. Love it. Get that camera sorted. There we go. There we go. I can do a good J. Jonah Jameson impression. Neon, I would not expect any less. It wasn't a long fade. It was not a long fade there. That's all right, though. Hope your progress is satisfactory. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I gotta see one thing really quick. I want to just check. I didn't actually see if the emotes would work with like custom channel emotes. Oh, they absolutely do. Oh, praise my heart. I love it so much. It's the simple things, really. It's the simple things. Blind Boy, 4-month sub. Thank you so much. What if there's like a limit on time frame on the emote? And welcome in. All right, you're back. I'm glad you're back. Oh my God, they're showing. That's gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna turn off. Okay, we gotta do this in the custom shaboodles. Of course. We'll see how long emotes stay off for. Change character order. Welcome back. Which one do we want? This one here. Season 7. Area, you must have a fully unlocked save file to play the racing mod. I do have one. Okay, 1 second. Go back. Fully unlocked. Challenges. Oh no, Mario. I think it said Mario. I'm dumb and don't know what I'm supposed to do. What? Oh, it's super easy to mod it, but I already have it. Should be good. Man, I do have. Like, it literally shows right there. Mario Marinette. All right. Let's just do a quick run so that I can go into the console and do this. Boom. How do I don't even know what items I would possibly need. I could just download the file. You know what? 1 second. Check this out. Don't play that. Hit the back tick. Mario-ness. Oh. Press Alt-Z to use the GeForce Experience in-game overlay. I don't think so. I just want to see. I think this might work. There we go. For some reason, I just want to do this so I can do this on a controller. What was that sound? It was like a Final Fantasy menu sound. Stupid me. Am I hearing things? You know what the worst part is? I haven't streamed in like months. This is exactly the regular kind of stream that I would normally have. Oh, that's the best part. Okay, so if I remember, each character starts with 5 random items. They don't start with the regular starting items. And I think Lilith starts with 2 incubuses or incubi. I don't know. Like, to be honest, I read this like yesterday, and it's been go since we started. So it's been fun. Incubuses. I missed you guys, I think. No, I know for sure. I missed you guys way more. And once we get started on these, I'm going to talk a little bit about like where my life has been, what we were up to, and so forth. I'm going to go Lost, Judas, Kane, Lilith, Samsung, Laz, and I'll finish with Azazel because he's probably my least favorite character. All right. Incubuddies. I like that. I think incubi is technically the right term. Not 100%. Active, passives, trinkets. Well, mapping as a passive is like super good. We also can reroll. Taurus kind of sucks, by the way. However, the invincibility is kind of nice. I'm hoping this way is an item room. I don't actually know if there are item rooms. Minor risk here. By minor, I mean major. Teleport 2.0 is actually decent, although I actually, for a speedrun, you would kind of prefer a straight teleport, but it's all right. I'm actually going to take this because the relic does nothing. Also, the ReHUD mod is phenomenal. Check it out sometime. I will. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. So anyway, while we do this, whoa. Actually, leash is not that bad here, but gotta go with this. Gotta go with cancer. Yeah, so like starting with today, I made the most adult purchase I've ever made in my life. That was a new washer and dryer. I had no idea how expensive they were. I've never bought one in my life. You either like rent a place and it has one, or you live in an apartment building and it costs like $1 to use it. And went to buy one today. It's like, because ours is kind of, it's on the fritz. And I was like, holy shit, it's so expensive. And then thinking things through, to find one that actually fits in the space we live in is even worse, because it's like a small space. So it's like, well, you can't have a regular size one. It's got to be smaller, which means, guess what? It's more expensive. Reworks the timer and the found out on the right to not be garbage. I mean, I don't find the HUD on the right too bad. I think the stuff in it's too big, but it's not too bad. So anyway, we did that today. That's been fun. That was like $2,000. That was like, that's a lot of money for something that just cleans clothes. Grandpappy used to just use a rock in the river. I gotta get some like Wi-Fi enabled so Alexa can tell me that my washing machine is done, because I'm a millennial and I can't look things up for myself. You know what? Why am I not re-rolling? Oh, that could be. You don't think it's garbage until you see the re-hit and you know it's damn garbage. I'm gonna hack your washer. I mean, yeah, it could get hacked. The smart devices are notoriously bad. They really don't care much about security. Spin cycle at 3 a.m. I'm not gonna hook it up to the Wi-Fi, by the way. Oh, we have Zodiac. That is why I have piercing shots. So with the Lost, I don't think I want to do boss rush. Probably a decent idea. Might come back to re-roll that. Probably not going to come back to re-roll that. But I don't even have an Echo or a Google Home. I don't know. I worked in IT security. So for me, I'm like, I don't want that stuff in my house at all. Because I'm not a crazy person and I don't want that in my house. Hello. Can you just play Skyrim on your toast? Can you play Minecraft on your refrigerator? Speaking of like crazy stuff that you can play games on, apparently the new Threadripper from AMD can run Crysis strictly on the CPU. Like you can just run it without a GPU. If true, huge. Because like I have a 2080 in my computer. Even a 2080 can struggle running Crysis, and that game came out in 2007. Huge if true. Speed up is nice. So anyway, I've said like 6 times that I was going to talk to you about, like, you know, how have I been for the last month since, like, I did stream once during the hiatus. And that's because I wanted to check out The Legend of Bumbo. That was fun. Not the way. And I had a blast streaming then. I always have fun streaming. Jonas updates on. But can I run Isaac with more than 3 mods? I get, you know what? I've seen your videos. I've been meaning to talk to you. Because I'm pretty sure your computer shouldn't lag. I'm not throwing shade at your computer building skills, but it shouldn't be lagging like it does. Anyway. He's gonna dad Alexa. Son, I am disappointed. Anyway. So, if you're not sure, if you're not aware, my wife and I had a child in October. October the 9th, actually. And he has been, like, wonderful, and it's been great. And originally, the plan was to take, like, a month off to handle all the new baby stuff, so forth. Well, about a month after he was born, we found out that he still has, we're still working through it. It's called craniosynostosis, and I might be pronouncing it incorrectly. But basically, oh, I got hit. That's a problem. Basically what it means is his skull was fused when it shouldn't have been. Baby's skull. I'm actually going to do the dark room on this one. A baby's skull is normally kind of like a tectonic plates. They move around so that your head can grow. And if he takes anything from the old Fatson genes, a boy's going to have a big head. Unfortunately. Anyway. So right along basically here, beat my SSM 2 level and then throw shade. I should really pick that up just to show you how good I actually am at Mario. Basically what it means is that supposed to have a open suture there. He didn't, and it requires surgery. So we were back and forth to Vancouver Children's Hospital to do like x-rays and CT scans and so forth to both validate his condition and see what the next steps are. About a month ago, yeah, I guess it's about a month ago now, he had a surgery to remove a portion of his skull. Basically the part that was supposed to be open. The surgery did that. And that has been, that was very trying. It was probably the most emotional I've ever been in my life. I had, I'm being honest, because I don't mind talking about this, because here's the thing. I'm not trying to get all, like, daddy on you, which is a weird phrase. I regret saying it. Anyway, men are kind of taught to keep their emotions in check and never cry or be shown to like be sensitive or anything like that. Anyway, that's not me. If you guys have watched any streamline, you know that that's not me. It's not who I am. That's not how I'm going to raise my son to be, because it's not healthy. Yep. Ugh. Good start. Well, I wonder if I can just restart here. I can totally just restart. Anyway, I shouldn't have done that while fighting mom. Let's put it that way. Stuff like that, don't cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. Don't unleash that blight upon this land. What? Was bored last night. I was trying to upload Alexa 1, 2, but couldn't finish it. Attaboy. Okay, give me a good starting run here. Oh no. Ah, it's rubber cement. That's not. So anyway, we went through that. That was the staff at Children's Hospital were phenomenal. They really helped us get through it, but having like a lack of control with what your child is going through was crazy difficult. And I kind of needed to step away. And that's why I didn't stream. I ended up taking like an extra month, or I guess like 5 weeks off of work as well to deal with it. Not from like a strictly an emotional sense, but like it was a big part of it. And I got back to work this week. Obviously got back to streaming. So like we're doing like a lot better, which is great. And he's now in a helmet. So that's the other thing too. So they removed a portion of his skull, which sounds like terrifying, right? Probably because it is. It's pretty good. So he's got like a big soft spot on the top of his head. I don't have any bombs. And he's now in a helmet. So he'll be in the helmet for about 6 months or so. Ended up getting... I mean, it's a one run if we really wanted to take our time. Why do we have the fuse cutters? Strange. So he'll be in it for like a little bit anyway, which, to be honest, to a kid, 6 months is nothing. So it's really good. We have some pretty consistent checkups to do with him going forward. So I might miss like some streaming days here and there because of it. Like we have to go back in like the beginning of March, make sure everything is healing okay. He's got very like predominant, well, there will be scars. Like right now they're healing. Like he's got stitches on the top of his head. It's actually like kind of a neat procedure that they do. And I'm kind of like I don't know, when something like that happens, I like to know as much information as possible. So I looked it up and stuff around what the procedure is. And basically they use like a scope to remove what they need to. And because of that, they have a couple scars that he's going to have for the rest of his life. I was actually thinking like, you know, if it becomes an issue for him, like when he's older, like, you know, say 4 or 5 years old, I'm just gonna go get like tattoos of the same thing, so that like I can match him, so it doesn't feel like it's weird. So we'll see. That'll be later, and I'll only do that. I don't want to do that if it's like something he's totally normal with. Like if he's like, oh, it doesn't bug me, then I'm not going to worry about it because I don't want to draw attention to it. But if he does say stuff like, you know, I don't like it, or it's noticeable or whatever, then I'm absolutely going to do it. Now, here's the thing. He's probably going to have hair that's going to cover it. I got hair. I'm bald AF. I got that out of the way super early. 25, maybe 24. Bald as shit. Tropical, what is up? How you doing? So anyway, that is where we're at. Now, I am kind of downplaying a lot of the details with it. The story is pretty funny. So I don't actually live in Vancouver. I live outside of Vancouver. So we had to travel to Vancouver for the surgery. We were there like about a week total. And staying in a hospital for a week sucks. What was worse is that we had a hotel for the first few days, and the night before his surgery, Our hotel, I'm not even making it up, flooded. We had to be at the hospital for like 5 in the morning, and it literally flooded. We had to evacuate and find a new hotel at like midnight. You know how hard it is to find a hotel at midnight in any city, let alone like a major center? That was fun. Not fun. I would say there's a decent chance that your son will indeed have hair. I mean, he will temporarily at least like 20 years, hopefully. Wearing his head as disguise, if you don't mind asking. Yeah, I'll show you. Like, I'm not going to show you his head, but I'll show you on mine. So, like, one would be about here, or about here, I guess. And then one is kind of further back. Luckily, it's really easy to show you on my head. I have like a whiteboard head. You got a dry erase marker and map out how dumb Python is as a programming language right on it. Shots fired. Oop. Don't blind us. But yeah, so he'll have those for life, and it actually will work out pretty good because hopefully he has hair. Hopefully he doesn't notice, and hopefully he doesn't like really mind either. I don't think he will. We're not going to make a big deal about it, and I think that's probably going to help too. But kids can be cruel, so. We'll just have to deal with it as it comes. It's like, it's years away. By the way, I looked up the time on this speed run. We're a ways away from reaching the top time. Put it that way. It was like 49 minutes. Plus, like, I haven't played Isaac in a bajillion years. I can't say much for Scars, but I was born with the birth defect at a stage won't remember anything happening right now. Yeah, that's the thing too that like we keep trying to tell ourselves is like he's not gonna remember the surgery, the operation, even being in the hospital or anything. So that's like really good. So I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, like, that's the wrong word. I'm pretty grateful that like he was so young because he won't recall anything with it. I'm never gonna forget it, like for the rest of my life. But at least he's gonna. No way we're doing. I was actually just talking to my wife a little bit about it today, and we were just kind of like thinking back, like how it is, because it goes crazy fast, and just like how people differently handle like emotion. Like not one is any better or worse than the other, and her and I handle emotions very similarly, but I think she handles them more level-headed than I do. I tend to, it's actually like really good. I tend to wear my emotions on my sleeve a little bit. So it was a little bit harder for me. Like when he went in for the surgery and like I had to basically hand him over to the nurse to go for the operation because we weren't present when they put him under. I don't know if I could have handled it, even if it was an option. I had like a breakdown. I literally just like sat with my face in my hands for like 20 minutes because it was just so overwhelming. But very lucky that I have her because she makes things significantly easier. I'll read chat in 1 second. By the way. Just don't want to die again on this run? Well, I haven't died on this run yet. Dark room. Reroll. Both of these are pretty solid. Okay. Used to that bit, you're going to remember the weirdest stuff that happens as a kid. They will forget in less than a day. I had a cancer scare when I was about 2 and a big old scar on my butt now, but I don't remember anything from the operation or the time of it. Now, not a lot of people looking at these days. Chris, that would be great for you with Incubus. I don't like charge shots. Hot take. Wait, why not that item? You're the lost. Sorry, which item are you talking about? I stand by every scar as a story. Absolutely. I don't have a butt scar. My butt's broken. It's got a big old crack in it, but no scar. Bump. Curse Eye, oh, you're saying the same item. Worst joke of 2020. Absolutely. Pop up. Going this way. It's evolved to a true dad. Look, I was saying dad jokes before dads even existed. Speaking of like inappropriate TV shows to show your child, I've definitely been watching like not going on Pornhub with my kid around. I've been watching like adult movies, how do you word it? I mean like Aliens, like rated R flicks around him. I gotta like probably not do that too much longer. Right now, he doesn't understand, like, just they're blobs on a screen. At some point, though, he's probably going to figure it out. Not very good. I would love to have a clip saying watch porn with the baby. Oh, that's how I lose my baby. Little child services. I was the first true dad, by the way. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention about the stuff that kind of been working through is I put a post. I don't know if you follow any of the stuff I put on Reddit or not. Probably not, because who follows people on Reddit? I do. But I posted on Daddit, which is like a subreddit for dads. And it actually got like decently popular. I don't mean like front page or anything like that. But man, that is like a very supportive community. It's very happy. A couple of the members on there sent stickers for my son's helmet, which is super, super thoughtful. Speaking of movies, have you seen Parasite yet? I haven't. I haven't had a chance to watch it. And I was going to actually ask you about that. But very impressed. Like, I was gonna like say that Reddit's a really funny place. Either they're incredibly wholesome, or they're incredibly like horrible. Like there's no in between. Oh man, I haven't done this fight in forever. Reddit is magical. David Bowie Labyrinth is forever my source of fears. BRB following Jonas on Reddit. Remember the day I realized I couldn't play certain games around my son? I was playing Hotline Miami. I read Hentai Miami for some reason. Thought he was asleep in his balance, so he got a bat I got a bat head bash kill and blood sprayed everywhere. I heard him laughing like crazy. He woke up and saw it all. Oh, so good. I do have 15,000 karma on there. I've had some okay popular things. You guys would not be surprised at all to the subreddits that I post to. They're basically console repair, game collecting. How did I go that way? Oh, we're gonna die in this room. We're not gonna die in this room. Suck it. Ba-da-ba-bum. But yeah, so I got sent like some stickers from the Daddick community, like a lot of stickers. So it's been pretty nice, pretty cool, and like a lot of support as well, which has been pretty good. Also, if you see me post on like any NSFW pages, just ignore it. I'm also in the intermittent fasting subreddit because I've been doing that for about 2 weeks now. Like a true millennial. Ooh. You too? Did not know that. It's been interesting. I'm doing fasting from noon till 8 p.m. Like a 16-hour fast every day. I've been fasting on a diet. Good to hear. It's not easy. Takes a lot of dedication. I have found myself like closer to 8 p.m. when the fasting starts, just like eyeing up entire boxes of cereal, like Lucky Charms or Honey Nut Cheerios or Sugar Crisp. Like if I'm out getting groceries or something and I'm like, why yes. This threw me off that you started right away. Why yes, I would like to eat an entire box of Sugar Crisp. All right, the boogers are gonna help a lot. This is a really strong run. Just ate some Lucky Charms. 7 at night till 11:30 a.m. That's pretty good. And when I'm hungry, I could sort of turn an entire box of Frosted Flakes into a murder scene. Okay, grab this. I can't do Mega Satan on the first run. I remember reading that. Capricorn's pretty good. I'm gonna leave the rest. Not gonna, oh yeah, you also have to do Delirium on this one. Not doing Delirium is the lost. I ate a whole box of Fruity Pebbles once. Yes, would do it again and again. I don't know what Fruity Pebbles is. Don't think we have Fruity Pebbles. What do they taste like? There. Okay, this is why I love Dan. Because every time I'm like, is this an American thing? Or what's going on? Oh, I didn't know I got hit. Ah! Oh, I can't believe it. We might just be doing this tonight. Okay, don't start with that. Better sharpen these skills. I haven't played in a while. Fruit flavored Rice Krispies? Fruit cereal themed around the Flintstones? Fruity Pebbles. What the hell are these? Oh, they look disgusting. I don't know. They look like Sour Patch Kids, but cereal. They make the best milk. Take a Rice Krispie, punch it, flavor it fruitily. Fruity Pebbles, Canada. Where can I get this? I can order it on Amazon. I can't order it on Amazon. Candyfunhouse.ca. The best Rice Krispie treat is made with these. $12 for a box. Oh, that's some import shit right there. The absolute ultimate throwback cereal. Great taste. Place the pickup order in person. Online is ready in minutes. Love them. Love them. Yummy. So happy to be able to get Fruity Pebbles again. So many smiles. What kind of other cereals exist in America? America only. This isn't why we're on the stream, but I need to know. A tasteofthestates.com. Okay, one of you ever come to Ontario, then sneak me a box of Fruity Pebbles. Waffle Crisp? They're literally mini waffles? Sweetened multigrain cereal. Yo, you guys, like, America's chocolate bar game is horrible, but you guys got the cereal game on lock. Eggo cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That one we do have. I have seen Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, I want to see what other ones you guys got here. Apple Jacks Cookie Crisp. I don't know what Apple Jacks is. I think I know what Cookie Crisp is. I'm pretty sure we get French Toast Crunch. Best cereal, plain ass Cheerios, with best cereal treat is chowing down with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wait, no, we don't get French Toast Crunch. We get Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know what French Toast Crunch is. Cinnamon. Love it. Okay, let me see. Crunch Berries, never heard of it. Blueberry Cheerios? Churros. We absolutely have cream of wheat. Absolutely do. Golden Oreo O's. Oh, there's Apple Jacks. What is up with that apple, though? Code Heart15. What's up with that dude? Pop-Tart cereal? Banana pudding cereal? Okay, those are bars. That doesn't count. Apparently these ones are all sold out. I don't know what this one is. Captain Crunch, oops, all berries. What? Sour Patch Kids cereals is great. I don't think I would like it. That's a real thing. BusinessInsider.com. Let's go. I've seen Trix. I've never had Trix. I'm just going through. I don't think they sell it here. I don't think they sell it. I've seen it though. Captain Crunch, we do have. Reese's Puffs, we do have. Okay, all right. Fruit Loops, of course. Classic. Cookie Crisp, I've never heard of it. I've seen Trix. I don't know if I've seen it like in Canada. I might have seen it like at a hotel or something. Still can't believe you bought those. I've never eaten cereal with milk because I had milk. I had milk, so as a kid I wanted to fit in a Cocoa Puffs in a puddle of water and cried. Do you hate... We're gonna get back to the stream in a second, or the game in a second, by the way. I got a milk question for you though. Do you like, is it cow's milk you don't like? Or will you drink like soy milk or almond milk? Because I only drink almond milk. I don't drink regular milk. One, because I don't really like to support the dairy industry, but two, lactose is just not that good for you. Cereal stream now. I'm gonna give you my opinions on these ones. Apple Jacks looks gross. I don't know why. Just something about it. I'm not reading this guy's crap, by the way. Fruity Pebbles, like... I don't know, man. It looks like unicorn cocaine. Almond milk is best milk? Absolutely. Americans eat like they have free healthcare. But they don't. Yeah, we have Lucky Charms. I know Lucky Charms. I don't eat Lucky Charms because I don't eat marshmallows, but I remember eating them. These marshmallowy bits are chalky as fuck. This guy says Cookie Crisp is the best cereal. Let me go back up to this for a second. Where is it? I don't like cow's milk. I won't drink almond milk just in a glass, but if I want to do milk and something like breakfast shake or in a sauce and something, I use almond milk. It's actually quite tasty, but since it is milk, and the name of my mouth like shrivels up at the thought of drinking it straight. Wasn't there, I thought there was like a thing, like farmers were suing, maybe that's in Canada. I think they're suing the almond milk companies because they can't say it's technically milk. I think they'd have to call it like juice or something, or like, I don't know. Morta, welcome in. How you doing? I agree, no one should drink plain milk, but I do enjoy like just plain almond milk once in a while. You want chalky? Try Fruit Loops with marshmallows. Oof. 2 to 3 glasses of plain milk a day. Cook with it, eat it, and eat cereal with it. I cook with almond milk. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. There's got to be like a list. Wikipedia, don't do me wrong. The hell are blueberries? Nut juice, almond secretion. Yeah, I'm gonna open this one up. I have no idea what blueberries are. Oof. Evie, what is up? I would drink more almond milk if they called it nut squeezings. I'm just looking at the pictures. Cookie Crisp, okay. Crispix, Cornflakes, Count Chocula, Shreddies, classic. Frosted Mini Wheats, Granola, Honeycomb. We do have Honeycomb. I don't know what Kicks are. I don't know. We might have Life, but I don't know. It looks like Shreddies. What is the difference between Lucky Charms and Marshmallow Mateys? Marshmallow Mateys. It's like the reject Lucky Charms. That's all that is. Kicks are so good. It's Fruity Pebbles again. Raisin Bran, classic. Shredded wheat. I'm gonna throw. I closed it. Control Shift T. Did you know that? If you ever want to know what somebody's looking at on the internet when you're on the computer, hit Control Shift T and it opens up closed tabs in Chrome and Firefox. Very handy keyboard shortcut if you want to know what they were looking at. Let's hit that. Kix looks like a rip off of Corn Puffs. Yeah, it does, absolutely. Anyway, I was gonna say, like these here, at least I think they're really good with like hot milk. Like if you warm the milk up first. Super, super good. You're giving us too much power. Hot nut juice. Trying to see if there's any here. I don't know. Cocoa Pebbles? I don't know what Cocoa Pebbles are. Let's see. Excuse me. Cocoa Puffs, I have no idea. It seems like they're a lot of the same style of stuff. What do Trix taste like, by the way? Fruity Pebbles but chocolate. Fair enough. What the hell is Catacorn? Is that a real cereal? Wait, is that a chicken and waffle cereal? What? Jolly Rancher America, are you okay? Be honest with me here. You got chicken and waffle cereal, Catacorn cereal, Jolly Rancher, Golden Nuggets. Oh no, don't click on links here. We're Google Images, you don't click on links. I'm gonna get banned first stream back if I start clicking on links. Oh, better than Guatemalan cereal? Catacorn could probably make you catatonic. You're not okay? Jif is peanut butter. They have a cereal. Nutter Butter is a real cereal? I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. My class on 9 hours, so probably like sleep or something. Have a good one, Jonas. So happy to sit back and look forward to your first Congo stream together. Also, chicken and waffles are a dish. As a dish are amazing, but don't know about cereal. Fair enough. Alexa, thanks so much for popping. If you guys are not following Mr. Alexa, you absolutely should. Wonderful content creator who is releasing a new thing he's been working on called The Pyramid very shortly. And I will be checking it out once it's released. So go check him out. Life update, you're writing a thesis for philosophy? What am I even typing there? I can't even spell cereal. That is not... No, these are not Canadian cereal. Trying to see if we have anything that... Foods you can only get in Canada. Here we go. That sounds really exciting, Evie. Okay, that's not cereal, but caramels are delicious. Kinder Surprise, phenomenal. Poutine chips. President's Choice in general, I don't think you can get down there. Hickory sticks, you guys don't have hickory sticks. This isn't cereal though. I don't care about that. I guess Canada just has like whatever cereals do okay in the US we just get eventually. Like I know all these ones. Special K, Corn Pops, Frosted Flakes. President's Choice grapefruit soda is great. It is, absolutely. You have dill pickle Lays. Oh, dill pickle chips are so good. Maybe you just got them. You have ketchup chips though? Mars bars, beaver tails are so good. Nanaimo bars, bagged milk. It's pretty good. Eat to eat myself, college awaits. Immorta, thanks for popping in. We'll check you later. This is definitely sponsored by President's Choice. Craft dinner, as we call it, or KD. Huge. Butter tarts are good. Alphagetti and Zoodles, absolutely. You guys don't have Shreddies? We found a cereal. We've got it. You guys don't have Shreddies? Shreddies are great. Yeah, they're not high in sugar, super high in fiber. So good. No chips are better than Old Dutch, and sadly the States does not get them. Old Dutch chips in a box. Absolutely. You guys don't have cream soda? You guys don't have coffee crisp? You guys don't have Kraft peanut butter? I thought that was a Canadian flag for a second. You have coffee crisp and cream soda? Oh, thank God. Your country's not totally screwed. No, Kraft peanut butter and Shreddies are so good. Also, bags of milk just make sense. Let's get back to the game. We are not doing this run. Like, here's the thing about bags of milk is they use so much less plastic. It's here right now. I don't even know what items potentially show up as part of this. Dude, the bag milk threw you. What? Wait. The bag milk up there threw me the fuck off. It's not that weird. If you think about it, it makes sense. Significantly less plastic. You just throw it in like a juice jug and you're good to go. No problem. Somebody who drinks from the milk jug, how am I supposed to drink from a bag? With like a straw. Big ol' straw. Just get yourself like a bubble tea straw and you're good. I 100% drink from the milk jug, by the way. I don't often buy bags of milk. They seem to be becoming like less common. And I could be pretty good. I'm looking for like a killer start though. We need a win because I've been like screwing up. This could be good. We're going with this one. It isn't weird if you live up here, you strange Americans. I mean, meow, you could say those have been breastfed drank from meat bags. Evie, you said something earlier. I missed it. I'm going to go back and see. You wrote what your thesis was on. I'm sorry. Designer breeds first, designer babies next. How humans choose every aspect of their pet and how it's leading us down the same things with our babies. Ooh. Sounds good. Sounds controversial. Designer babies are a very controversial thing. I got a take for you. Our dog, Cooper, is not a purebred anything because I actually am pretty against pure breeding animals. A lot of times purebred, it means inbred. I don't necessarily agree with it. Purebred animals tend to have like health problems that regular dogs don't have. I can't even design a good Subway sandwich. I can't either. Apparently they have the Beyond Meat meatballs now too. Pure breeding is awful. Like, yeah. Like, really awful. The only reason I have a purebred dog is because it's an ex-race dog that needed a home. See, I'm totally fine with that. Because you did not... Like, you rescued a dog, and that is, like, commendable. It takes a lot for someone to, like, rescue an animal. And by the way, just because like I'm against something doesn't mean I hold people to different, or like, I don't know what to word it. I'm kind of apathetic for a lot of the time. Like I'm a vegetarian, but for the most part, I don't really care what other people are doing. So I tend not to like worry too much about that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. I'm gonna Black Rune Guppy's paw here because we literally have no use for it. Did not really work out. No keys. No bombs. Dive worm. Oh, easy boss fight. Kinda nice. There's a great BBC documentary on the AKC and the insane amount of inbreeding that they use to get the desirable traits. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I read that far up. A dog is very special purebred called extremely stupid. I have like the opposite problem. My dog is too smart. He understands a lot. Like too much. Like it gets, I don't want to say it gets annoying. Sometimes we're like, okay, we gotta go outside or we gotta go. He knows that we're leaving. And we'll like, just hide. We go from cereal to purebred inbreeding. Oh, I haven't even got to what I wanted to talk about with that. Because here's the thing. I'm against pure breeding animals, but I don't know if I'm against designer babies. Because to some aspect, we're already doing it. Cereal inbreeding. If you can mix two cereals, what would the perfect cereal be? And here's the thing, like, some of the designer baby stuff is actually not that bad. And it's actually pretty beneficial. We went through it. So they do genetic testing on babies. I will take this because apparently I die all the friggin' time. Yeah. Having got two children, if I could choose for them not to get a genetic defect, I'd probably pay if I could. That's kind of like, here's the thing, how do you draw the line? And this is where the topic becomes interesting, is there's a lot of like moral choices and moral decisions that come down with it. Because what if they're not tall enough, or they have a certain like sexual trait that you don't agree with? I'm not saying that like I have any problem with any of that, but I'm saying that some people do. What happens then? You go in and change it? There's a oh, what's it called? The whole I want to have a blue-eyed baby just because I want it is something I'm against. I don't disagree with you there. There's a technology, and I can't remember what it's called, that allows like very, very easy manipulation of genetic traits. And it's gonna bug, I think it's called CRISPR. I think it's called CRISPR. It's a relatively new technology, like within the last like few years. And it's crazy advanced for what it can actually do. CRISPR. It is CRISPR. And some of this stuff is coming up because of that. Sure. It's very interesting. That's why people want to have strict guidelines. My problem is that when a richer class could give their child a genetic advantage purely because of money. 100% agree. But again, this is kind of where, like, where do you draw the line? Chinese already made a pair of twins because of that. He went to jail because of it. He did, but I can almost guarantee that it's probably happened numerous times before. Unfortunately. Especially in a country, I'm not saying like that one specifically, but there are countries that are less regulated. And the technology is so widely available and relatively cheap. That's the thing with CRISPR, is it's insanely cheap. But anyway, what I was going to say is, where do you draw the line on like genetic manipulation? If say if you can correct a kid from having a rare form of leukemia, that's probably pretty good. Or if maybe you want a kid with blue eyes, is that good? Is that bad? And I'm not saying one or the other for it, to be honest. I just mean, like, it's a really tough line to draw. Because there is like right answers, but just because, okay, try not to sound like incredibly dumb and ignorant right now, which is really difficult for me. Just because like one country, so say Canada, just because that's where we live and we're pretty well our government's pretty well run, regardless of who's in power. Our government is pretty stable and consistent. There's minor differences between parties, but for the most part, things are relatively routine, as you kind of want from your government. Canada either has or is working on some guidelines on not necessarily CRISPR specifically, but like genetic manipulation, to either completely outright make it illegal or to heavily regulate so that it's strictly for like a medical condition. But just because Canada does it doesn't mean other countries will. Why did I take that? Our government aren't complete assholes, only partially. It's very true. So just because Canada says, you know what? No, genetic manipulation, not cool. Completely outlawed. Doesn't mean that just because they're so close, I'm just going to pick on the US for a second. Doesn't mean that like the United States is going to have the same set of laws. It's completely plausible that somebody from Canada just hops down to the US and has their baby. Or not even has their baby, but has the modifications done in the United States. And then they come back to Canada to have the baby. There's a lot of questions on it, and that's kind of where you need like a governing body that's like an international body. I don't know, like it's because there are countries that are very, for lack of a, not even lack of a better term, just outright truth, they're homophobic or transphobic. So picture a government trying to control a population because they don't agree with something due to, what am I doing? That was dumb. Due to like a certain lifestyle of somebody. That good? American bioethicists from the research I have done really want to heavily regulate genetic manipulation. That's the thing though. Doesn't necessarily matter. And I saw, there was one. Doesn't even get in areas like the Olympics where genetic manipulation could completely change how level the playing field is? Absolutely. Let me focus for a second. I keep dying for some reason on Isaac. And I'm a better player than that. This, sure. I was gonna say, I think that's Guppy. Michael Sandel talks a lot about this book, The Case Against Perfection. You might like it. We'll have to be looking at it. That sounds like a good book. I like those kind of books. I might have to check it out as well. You know what? We should probably do Delirium on this one. I bet you we can get it. Because I think what they did, they changed the scaling on some of the bosses as well. So I think like Delirium and Hush have different scaling. Okay, just suck them all up. Let's go down, let's do it. Delirium as a loss is a ballsy move. Yeah. It's what we do. What's I talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about like designer babies. Look, if they can give me a baby that has the Louis Vuitton logo etched in its skin, until they do that, designer babies, why is Ultra Greed here? Oh, this is gonna be a hell fight. Do you fight Ultra Greed or just Greed instead of Delirium here? Oh, I got hit. Okay. I'll take it. Very confused. Very confused. Although Sandal is against it, to raise some arguments like deaf couples wanting a deaf baby because they don't see it as a disability and stuff. Interesting. Bioethics is such an interesting field of philosophy. It's mainly why I picked up my second major for it. Excuse me, what? Wow. Penta, how are you doing, buddy, with 25,000 bits? The madman. The madman. Thanks, buddy. Get them praises in there. Get every emote you can possibly get in there for Mr. Penta Hybrid. Also, hi. Hello. It's a waste of time on this one? Yep. Get them emotes on the stream. I don't think you want to see every emote I have. I was gonna say, I think Penta actually has the most emotes of anybody on Twitch. Because like literally every single time, like every time I see him, he's got like an emote from every single channel. At least every single one that I know. Man's a madman. By the way, if somebody can type in exclamation point Penta or Penta Hybrid, I can't remember which one it is. Absolutely go check him out. I thought it was Penta Hybrid. Penta has seen the horror of your emotes. Wonderful content creator. Believe he is playing Tarkov later tonight. I believe I saw that in his Discord. And I'm looking to try, what is that emote? If we can get this done, I am also trying out Tarkov tonight as well. Oh, Bumbo. Oh, dumb. Ooh. That emote is terrifying. All right, so second run. So we did Delirium. We have to do Boss Rush, Blue Baby, Mega Satan, which will now show up. The Lamb. There's like 7 endpoints. Basically, we have to do like every single endpoint of the game on the speedrun. In honor of Penta, I'm going to the dark room. And I'm going to try to just do angel deals. Because my man, and he's right, that's what annoys me the most. Angel deals are probably better. I have to reroll just to see, although the mark is really good. It's like one of the best devil items you can get. No. Sin Robe's also pretty good. Doing angel deals in honor. And if Curse Eye shows up, I gotta take it. Well, Penta, it's good to see you. It's good to be back. I missed this. When I was like, when I came in and I did a stream as like for Bumbo, which somebody got for me, which I also really appreciate. Like the day it came out or the day after it came out, we did a stream. Speaking of Bumbo, we got him. I was still like, I talked about it earlier around like some of the kids' medical stuff that we've been going through. It was kind of like still going through that. So the stream was like not, I don't want to say it wasn't fun, but it wasn't like as, like I had like so much other stuff on my mind. It was a little, it was like a stress relief, and it honestly was like a huge stress relief. But it was still like, I had some other stuff happening, unfortunately. All right. Okay, don't die to the bats. So it's good to be, it feels nice to be back. It feels nice because we're over the hurdle medical wise, so it's all good. It's like butthole itch level of frustrating. What? Oh, when you're right? Absolutely. It's like a butthole itch while you're streaming. Speedrunning Isaac. You feel like a god now that you have created human life? Absolutely. I've already given him like the commandments. Like, thou shall not pick Squirtle as your starting Pokemon. Pokemon Yellow was the greatest Generation 1 game. If you had to put your personality into an element, what element would it be? That's a really good question. Probably a stove element. Jesus, Fatson. Thou shalt always be a Fatson through and through. Absolutely. Honestly, I've been thinking around like what kind of like dad I want to be. I've probably talked about this before, either on the Discord or elsewise. Because there's like there's a lot of like stuff to do to raising a child. I don't even mean like as a dad, but like what kind of like person I want to raise, especially like a young boy. And you guys will not be surprised by this at all, but I want to make sure that I raise him with like, so he's in touch with his emotions. He knows how to talk things through, not be physical around being frustrated and so forth. So like, just because something is frustrating is not an excuse to like resort to violence or anything like that. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Because like, I don't know. When I was raised, it was a lot different. I was raised like, men don't show emotion, men don't cry. Who is playing Galaxy Trucker? It's a friend of mine. I want to play Galaxy Trucker. Anyway, that's how I was raised. It was like by my father, whom I don't really have much of a connection with anymore. That was just the worst damage. Bumbo, why? Take all this, please. You're stuck there? All right. Whatever. And anyway, my point is like, you were made to feel like less of a man if you were in touch with your emotions. Like, okay, hold on. Tuck it in and don't tuck it in. Wrong. Don't watch it too much, RuPaul. Like, don't talk about your emotions and put them deep down. Don't bring them up, or you don't want to bring attention to yourself emotion-wise and all this stuff. It's such bullshit. I knew Meow would catch that. Hispanics and Portuguese communities are like that a lot. It's hard to break. Trust me, I get you 100%. Yeah, that's it. So I'm adding my face emotes to BTTV now that I have the updated ones. The new BTTV requires you to say why it's your property to use. I hope they get a kick out of my 5 emotes reasoning. This is my face. That's funny. I didn't know they changed that. There's been a lot of like emote theft that's been happening on Twitch. I wonder if that's why they're doing it. You can never watch too much RuPaul. We had to sell. RuPaul came to Vancouver not too long ago. We bought tickets for it. We were gonna go because honestly, it's one of my favorite shows. And unfortunately, we had to cancel because at the time my wife got pregnant. I was like, I almost went alone. Yeah, even that. So even being like a dude saying that like RuPaul's Drag Race is one of the best shows you can watch. And here's the thing, it is, and you should absolutely go watch it. Even that, there are so many people that think like, well, you're a man, you should not you should not be watching stuff like that. What's wrong with you? Or you can't expose your children to that. Blah, blah, blah. And it's terrible. Terrible. I'm gonna reroll. Oh, so good. Pregnancy is a good reason to cancel an event. You kind of, yeah. Should have so hard to break too. I've caught myself saying shit like man up and then having to apologize to him because I want him to realize that feelings are valid and okay. It's not easy. And I'm not saying that like I'm gonna be good at it or great at it. But all you can do is just do your best, right? Man up, chat. My dad would have a heart attack hearing that RuPaul is phenomenal and like truthfully more of a man than like a lot of actual men. Yes, let's go this. Get some chest hair and box a kangaroo. Yo, I feel bad if my son inherits that hair gene. It's like I don't got much hair in my head, but oh boy, it's everywhere else. Sometimes I just go down to like the training salon, like the esthetician college, and there's enough that they can just train the whole class. It works out really well. They're like, all right, all wax shoulders. All right, you got back. Okay. Shotgun chest. Done. There's a lot. Bikini wax. I have never had a bikini wax. That was stupid of me. Da, da, da. BYTYB. BYYTB. Let's do the lamb on this one. Like we said, doing the dark room. We're also not getting an angel deal. I wonder if let's go see what's in here. Do we have to do boss rush as well? This would be the end of the run if we did it here. Not worth it. The dark room is 100% for you. I can't control whether or not we get an angel deal, but I can control if we do the dark room. Oh, okay, I almost got hit. Dang it, Bombo. Wanted that coin for nothing. Used to be easier till he started to go to school. It's not how much peer pressure really does still push boys into being this super emotionless, tough person. It's tough to hear. I was actually like thinking about that, like when kids are in school now, if it's like different or better. It feels like it'd be better, but I don't know. Kids tend to emulate what their parents do and say, and I still think there's a lot of people that are not, I don't want to say like woke, because that's not what I mean, but just more resistant to change than a lot of like people, and then they distill it down and then kind of becomes the norm for that child. We've already gotten our angel deal. Dan is here. Wow. Wow. But anyway, one thing that like it kind of inspires me a little bit is like you can break the cycle just because you were raised a certain way. I was gonna say, there's no way I'm not getting hit here. That was stupid of me. Welcome back, me. All right. F 100%. I don't like this item that like bounces the tears. I'm upset. All right, we're still doing Darkroom Angel deals. Yeah, just walk through the fire. They bouncy because they thick. Thick thighs make guys rise. Skipping stone is bad, but you ever actually skip the stone? I almost said scone across the lake. I have skipped a stone like maybe once in my life. And it bounced once. So it drops straight down. Skip the scone. Penta, I know you weren't here earlier. I don't think people appreciated my comment as much, but you'll get it. I said this earlier, so the rumor is that the new AMD Threadripper CPU that's coming out can run Crysis on its own. Like run Crysis strictly on the CPU. It's crazy. No GPU required to run Crysis. Yeah. That's how powerful apparently it is. Vlad, thank you so much for popping in tonight. Much, much appreciated. I missed you as well. The emotes are showing up, right? Like they are showing up above my head. I've missed them a little bit. I want to make sure that they all show up. The chat messages aren't, but emotes should be. That's big if true. Oh. The problem with the Threadrippers, though, is that they're so expensive. Like, my computer has a 2700X. At the time, it was like the best CPU you could really get. The 3000 series wasn't out, and it's kind of like top market other than the Threadrippers. And I'm really like still super thrilled with it. But AMD, I don't know what they're doing with their CPUs. It's crazy. I seen them. Is that a Pineapple Express reference? Oh, Woodsy's face. I saw that one. All right. We're skipping it, which means we're re-rolling this. It's a good re-roll. Angel Deals Dark Room. I didn't even realize we have Midas Touch. I don't know why, because like we literally have like a golden bod. Oh, the emotes, they're so good. I'm so glad I turned that on. Totally not distracting at all. Man, like I need like some sort of invincibility on this one. Crazy Rusty and Isaac. Doing a speedrun was really stupid. Like there's no way I'm even finishing this. There was an option to say ignore multiple emotes and just show one. I was like, nah, that's not fun. Hear me out. This is why. I knew it'd be good. Get bonked. Is there a star emote? I need to have him look confused. Like I just got hit. That is a great emote. Depending on how the rest of this run goes, we might switch over after this. Dang it. Should really be popping these bombs more. Are those BTTV? They might be BTTV. The emote thing is through Streamlabs, so why would I just run into it? I probably should have played some video games to get me back into like the feel of things. The peep fight sucks though. Oh, there it is. I missed it. Do it once more. The emote thing might have been my best decision. I don't know if it's available to everybody as well on Streamlabs. I assume it is. Sometimes they lock content. I saw it was new. So I had to like log in, make sure everything was okay there. Oh, the dodges. Oh, stupid. I got so happy with myself. And then I freaked it up. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. This is a cursed run. Even if I like wanted to take the devil deal, it still would not have helped very much. Like this run from a speedrun perspective, not very good. All my runs are cursed yet. Oh, there was a button there. I didn't even see it. The novelty's worn off. Dissipated. For those with a more advanced vernacular. Actually, truth be told, I think, Penta, you have one of the highest levels of vocabulary, I think, of like anybody I've talked to. You know a lot of words, my man. Let me just say this. If we ever do like Scrabble on like tabletop, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it with you. I spell like 4-letter words in Scrabble. I'm like, oh, I could spell fart. Look, I got into like programming and computer programming because I didn't want to deal with math. God. Ah. That run sucked. This run also feels like it sucks. Just run into him. I was just talking about big words with Alexa on TUC Sunday because Audible also likes them. It's good to know. English is a weird language no matter who you are. 100% true. Spoon Bender. I come from an ESL family, like English as a second language. I can tell you a lot of the time, if you have somebody that's ESL and they sound like they're being like rude or inconsiderate, nah. It's not understanding the little nuances in the language. And generally speaking, most other languages, like I can say this for Portuguese, they tend to be like louder. So not only are like the little differences in like English to other languages bad enough, there are like octaves that happen that are also different. So it not only does it seem like, wow, this person is being condescending or angry because they're yelling. Not the case. Same thing with Spanish. One could say it's rudimentary. Getting tone right must be a struggle. It absolutely is. No, I'm gonna take a little baggy. Tempted to go back and re-roll it. I don't know. There's certain things like if you're raised speaking English, you can pick up on, whereas if you're not and you're, how do I do this from again? Do I just stand in the middle, right? If you're not, you're not gonna know that the difference. Like, you say things like, "Don't do that." Okay, that can come across as like, "Whoa, this person's trying to tell me what to do," or "This person shouldn't be doing that." But if you're ESL, that might come across as like, "Yo, I'm just trying to like help you out. Like, you shouldn't do that." So like, there's even like the difference between shouldn't and don't can sometimes be missed. It's really interesting. My RuneScape username is Danishes. Yo, Danishes are so good though. That's probably my favorite pastry. Skip you. Why did he read that out of everything else? I have a few jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. Hey, that's a good one. There's another batter. I'm just gonna quickly see. Wait, no, this is a good item. This is the one that gives you tier up for every bone heart you lose. No, it's not. I don't know what this one. The Kringle Man. This one just gives you a bone heart by the looks of it. That's brittle. This is marrow. A lot of Witsy's face there. I'm off to do homework and work on the thesis. Night, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks, Evie. Thanks for popping in. Great to see you as well. Have fun in your thesis. And when you have it done, I would love to read it. Not like edited. Like, I'm not going to edit it for you. I don't have the time, nor the knowledge. But I'd like to read it. It'd be very interesting. From a learning aspect. Took me a while to think of that word. What's that word again? Learning. There's way too many items in this game. There's a lot of items that do the same exact thing in this game. I'm not gonna say they're like unnecessary. Some of them are kind of unnecessary. Get ready for page 50 to 75 pages of terror. Oh, that's nothing. I went to school to be an English major. And I read as like a hobby. It's all good. I read nonfiction all the time. That's what we need. Jonas proofreading thesis. What the heck does discounting mean? Finally got over my nervousness of being around cadavers a month before my semester ended. I have several questions. First of all, how do you get over that? Because I don't know if I would. Gasconning? Father Gastoning? Cool. Double cool. When am I going to pop Mama Mega? We are so slow on this run. Whoa. This way? That's what I thought. I'm seeing evolution right before my eyes. Father Gastoning. You know, I bet you if I went back to Bloodborne and I like replayed it, I would do a lot better the second time. I was saying as well earlier in the stream that I might go back to Dark Souls as well. Because, I mean, I bought the trilogy for the PS4. And it's kind of sitting on the shelf right now. Just go. Gascanating is boisterous or braggadocious. Jonas says the same word 3 times in each attempt. It's different. This is what we do. I think I got it right at the end there. You know what my problem is? Like, I try to read out of my peripheral. Boisterous. And then I just like take it at face value for the word. Like, yeah, of course that's a word. Boisterous. I don't know what it means. It's a word, sure. That's why, like, nobody wants me to edit anything. A lot of times when I'm coding, I look at like the variables that I've set and I'm like, oh, I misspelled that 16 times. That's why it's not working. It's not just reading. Never change. What is this letter? Yo, I almost said M. You have no idea how close I was. Whoop. Oh, you're gonna... Look, here's the thing. If we just got rid of... Not even got rid of, like, the English language, but, like, made a new language entirely from emotes, I would probably be fine. I understand emotes, no problem. If you send me chicken, shovel, and horseshoe in a text message, I got you. I know 100% what you mean. I gotta read words. Sometimes. Hieroglyphs 2.0. That's exactly it. I dare you to only emoji tweets for the next week. It's a lot of tweets. I tell you what, rather than just doing straight emoji tweets for a week, I'll do some of them. And the ones that I'll like reply to the tweet with emojis to say how it would be done in emojis. Jonas's emoji movie review. I'm not gonna. I watched 3 minutes of that movie. Emoji translator bot. I could not get through Emoji Movie. I've actually been like, let's talk movies for a second. I feel like I'm getting like more critical about movies than I probably should be lately, because I watched Joker. I was not a big fan of it. I haven't seen the new Star Wars yet, so I can't say if it's good or bad. What was the other movie that... Uncut Gems. I turned off Uncut Gems, even though like a lot of people are like, it's really, really good. Yo, what if that showed up in chat properly? 3 minutes too many? That's fine. Oh, we got the angel deals. Well, we can fly. I don't know, like, I don't... In the last year, I feel like I've gotten more critical about movies than I probably should be. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, not my favorite. But, like, I'm just thinking through, like, some of the Oscar nominations. Uncut Gems didn't get nominated. I think it'll... Technically, it was 2020, so it wouldn't qualify. I did not really enjoy Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, other than like the last 20 minutes, which was really good, but the rest of it was like, what am I watching? And then like some people, a lot of people will be like, man, Hateful Eight from Tarantino is the worst movie he's done, but I like loved it. And I think it's because like I really like movies that take place in small sets, or that could be like feel like you're watching a play, and I kind of felt that watching the Hateful Eight. I was like, yeah, this feels like I'm watching a play. Single set, single room for some of, or most of it. That was really well done. And a lot of people said it's not fun and really boring. To be fair, I don't think Joker was something amazing either. Without the superb acting, it would have been mediocre at best. I 100% agree. My problem with Joker, I'm not going to spoil anything with it, because it is still like a really new movie, and I don't like spoiling movies, it doesn't get psychological enough for me, as opposed to some other movies. Dark room. Let's see if we can get something here. Ooh, Jacob's Ladder. So some good items. Let's do boss rush on this one. Triple shot, it makes it pretty easy. Yeah, like, Joker wasn't a bad movie. I just think it could have been a lot better. Oh yeah, we also got Spoonbender, which I don't know if that actually does anything for us, but, you know, I'm gonna say we have it. Excuse me, hello. Yeah, I mean, Joker was okay. Oh, it gives you the numbers. Yo, that's actually like super helpful. All right, just pop up right in front of me. I'm gonna damage boost a little bit here. Hopefully it's not the end of me. But I really want to see Parasite. I think I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try tomorrow. Okay, stop getting hit. Gotta take out adversary. You know what annoys me about Parasite, though? Is not even the movie itself. Is that some people think it wasn't deserved of the Oscar because it has subtitles. And that it was a foreign film. Oh, we're doing like 3 at a time. Not even pay attention to that. It just bugs me. Bugs me. Walnut with the raid. How you doing, Walnut? Welcome in. Oh, dang you, mega fatty. I not even noticed the haunt was up here. Oh, itchy nose. Yeah, I really want to watch Parasite. I think I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I have no idea where you can stream it from, so I might have to like just straight up buy it, like from Google Play or something, but we'll see. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. First stream back, kicking off the rust off the tires. You know, those rusty tires, because tires get rusty. Tires don't get rusty. They're rubbery. We're on the second. Yeah, we're second of 7. There's no way I'm getting this done. Oh, especially if I die again. Oh, can't believe I didn't get hit. Sad against A, Big Sleepy. Have a great night. Thanks, buddy. We'll check you later. And see you as well, Blind Boy. Nice to see you again. Thank you for the resub earlier. Just walk in. Oh my god, I'm 1 hit away. Okay. Stop screwing around. Game time's over. Ever tell you about that I was like one of the top 100 Isaac daily players at one point? That was a long time ago now. Considering how I'm playing, I wouldn't believe me. I think the best I got was 49th as a ranking, like around there anyway, for the daily players. Oh, it's the chase down, boys. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, they went Jonas bowling and got a strike. Ooh. Okay, final wave. Angel. Dan personified right here. I was about to sing Shaggy's Angel, but I can't remember the lyrics or what it's actually about. All I know is that he had that one song in like 2000 that glorified cheating with your girlfriend that I didn't really understand till I was older. Last time I was top 100 at something, the game only had 99 players. Glorified. You only get this kind of vocabulary on this stream. You know what? No, let's go do the dark room. We got to get the dark room done for my boy. For my boys. This floor is the make or break floor. This floor will determine whether or not we have a good time. Or I go play Tarkov for like 45 minutes. Which I might do at the end of this run anyway. I might not though, because I'm going to be back. So I didn't talk about like what the streaming schedule is going to be, but mostly because I'm still kind of working through some of the details, but it is probably going to still be like 3 times a week. And I would like to do some like longer games as well. Because I actually like, thinking back, I really enjoyed playing Bloodborne on stream. Had a lot of fun doing it. It was a challenge. So I kind of want to like do some more like that. And there's some games coming out that I think adapt themselves well. Like I picked up Death Stranding a little while back. I haven't beat it just because I haven't had time, but that'd be a fun game, or it could have been a fun game. But Jonas was a rapper. His name would be Vocabulary. Be purposely mispronouncing words to annoy people. Any retro stuff in mind? Absolutely. I'm constantly buying retro games. Like I would love to play like just a casual playthrough like Final Fantasy VI. It's about like a 50-hour RPG. The Final Fantasy VII remake is coming out in March. It's not the full game that's released there, but that one would be fun. Sekiro is another one that I missed out on. That apparently is very good. I don't know why that flashed. But that's a trinket that does that, and I don't have it. Weird. Be great to see another Final Fantasy game. Last playthrough was a blast. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed playing through 9 on stream. 6 is like, it's my favorite of the series. I played through it like a number of times. But it's be fine to go back to play it. Doesn't mean I'm good at the game. I hate this fight. I thought they removed this boss from speedrunning. From the mod. Apparently not. Thanks, mod. Even like the very first Final Fantasy would be really fun. I have a few copies of it. Like a few different versions. That is a pretty good tears up. It's pin that gets removed. That would not surprise me. Let's remove the easy one. To be fair, this run would be pretty good if we didn't have triple shot. I saw it flash. Again, I don't know why it flashed, but something flashes me. I don't say no. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Because I don't think Mysterious Paper does it. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what's causing it. Also, I'm going to use Mega Mama, or Mama Mega, Mega Mama at some point. Don't worry. Just don't know when. This is not the way. The worst speedrunner in existence. It's so funny how like if I were doing this like competitively, I would have restarted everything. It's so funny how like one run can like immensely slow everything you do down. Finish your drawing? So weird. I'm probably gonna use Mega Maw on the next floor. It's not incredibly valuable on the final floor, but it'll get through the dark room pretty quick. It'll chunk through the rooms. Doop, doop. Terrible joke. Did we beat Bridge Constructor Portal? Feel like we did. If we didn't, like we won with said Dick Bridge that was built. I feel like we beat it. I think the game is out on like Switch and stuff now. That was a really fun game. Hashtag dicks. Whoop. If I had to pick one stream that really helped me define the type of streamer I was going to be, it's probably that stream. I think that was simultaneously the stream where we built the Dick Bridge and also played It's Gotta Be Kane as a music request. I knew you'd drop a black heart. Finally, I can build a Dick Bridge on a Nintendo console. Ooh, Mulligan's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just gonna do one, never mind. Just gonna say one room real quick. So I can come back, get a charge, re-roll, get some good items, and then end this run. Terrible items. Honestly, bad floor layout too for a speedrun. Just bad luck on this secret room location. Like a post if you're like, I drew a Rooney for Panta. You should be able to use a link. I have a limit on who can post links, but generally only for new people that can't post links. I do always say though, never trust a link that you don't want to click on. Blah, 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 blah. If the link shows that you're going to lamazon.com, probably don't click on it. Also, Dan, your comment about the Nintendo consoles is actually pretty funny, because isn't there like a bunch of hentai games on the Switch now? I don't know what it is. I don't know if like I'm on a distribution list for these kind of games, but I actually get, I'm not even joking, probably an email every 2 days or a hentai game that's on Switch or itch.io or itch.io. or just on Steam, and they're like, here's the key. And all I can think is like as much as I appreciate it, why are you emailing me this? Because there's no way I can make content for it, either on Twitch or YouTube or anything. Maybe YouTube if there's like no nudity, but even then, I don't know. I still download the game, don't get me wrong. You've never looked into the hentai Nintendo games? These runs are hot garbage for items. Good thing Kane is like a very strong character. No, but there are like a bunch of hentai games that exist for the Switch. Not making it up. Which is really funny because Nintendo usually is pretty like against it. They're very family friendly. Time to find the next honey pop for science. There you go. So many games like that now, it's crazy. That's what I should just abandon the game I worked on, as I pretty much have anyway. Just make myself like, not myself, like just make an adult game. Probably sell like crazy. Pay off my house in a week. Like, okay, what was that? I don't know the name of it. Wasn't there like a dating simulator that was for pigeons? How thirsty do you gotta be to play a dating game about pigeons? Feels like that one was a quote. Please don't quote that. That's pretty good. Just go. I probably should have taken that. I have played Hatoful Boyfriend. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. Oh, that was the name of it. Hatoful. Aotaful? I don't know how to say that one. Hatoful? I'm gonna say Hatoful. Like plentiful, but Hatoful. I guess, I don't know. I never really got into the dating sim games. I would imagine a dating sim about pigeons is pretty tongue-in-cheek. Like, there's no way the game is taking itself seriously. That was just silly. That was laziness. If I die, I'm not going to be very happy. Bumbo. Yes, Bumbo. Bumbo strong. You know what? The flesh is actually not that bad. That was insanely close, though. Don't leave. I need your shit. the hell is Meeple Station? That must have been a game I checked out. Maybe it was a Nintendo hentai game we played on stream. You pushed the bomb away. You know what? Yeah, I probably should just take that. I don't remember what Meeple Station is. I think that was a space colony simulator. We must have done it for like one stream. Speaking of space simulators, good timing. Because my boy Takumashi earlier was playing Galaxy Trucker on Steam. That is a game I truthfully have been meaning to pick up. It's a board game where you basically build a spaceship and random events either destroy or help your spaceship. It's kind of like a roguelite. I don't even know what to compare it to. Like a roguelite, it's almost like FTL, the board game. So apparently it's very, very fun. And I want to play it. The problem though is that to buy the board game, it's like a lot of money. Like it's a crazy expensive board game. So I just haven't picked it up, but it is on Steam. Apparently the Steam version is not that bad. I've been meaning to recommend it to Alexa and Penta because I know that they've been playing some board games on Sundays, and I think that would be one that'd be pretty fun. If I get a chance to play with them like this Sunday or next Sunday, that's a game I'm going to tell them that we got to play. I recommended. I thought Pandemic would have been a good fit. Very timely to play a virus outbreak game. But no, they decided they didn't want to do it. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a stat, speaking of like virus and so forth. Apparently like 10% of the world's population is in quarantine thanks to the coronavirus. Goes to show how like massive the population is in China. Like sometimes you lose how like just the number of how many people there are. Yeah, like 9.8% or something like that is technically quarantined right now. It's kind of crazy. I think BC has like 5 confirmed cases. It's like 10% of the province. There's only 50 people here. It's me, Northern Lion, the Vancouver Canucks. Why am I losing my devil deals? It's almost like, I don't know, that's weird. We shouldn't be losing a deal. Must be something to do with the run, like the speed run. Actually, I don't know if any of the Canucks are actually from Vancouver. It's me, Northern Lion copied 25 times. It's true. The most boring elections in history. Every 4 years I vote for him, and then the other 4 he votes for me. And then we both complain about the government over and over. I don't know if he does. I do. Should not have placed the bomb. Peter Rock works there. Oh, you know what? We'll be able to use the Bible against Mom. Da, 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 da. Give me a good item. That's pretty good. It's the Crampo fight. Womp womp womp. Whoop whoop. Reroll. Wonderful. Where are my items going? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, buttons. And we're not even on the Mom fight on this one. I'm very tempted to just kill myself right now just to get that bonus. And I think I'm going to. Oh, I thought I could get through. Thought there were iframes when you spawned for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. It's just a weird assumption. Not that I would ever assume anything. I assume things all the time. Oop. I might have to call the stream after this run. If it doesn't get like much faster, just looking at the time. And that's going to have to, unfortunately, kind of be sort of a new reality. Streams might end up being a little bit shorter than they were in the past, because usually I would stream like at least 3 hours. It'd be like 3.5. But due to the new living conditions, it's going to be a little bit harder to do that. So I'm hoping that I can stream more days, but less hours per day, if that makes sense. And a lot of times, like now, it's gonna have to wait until the kid goes to sleep. So we did the lamb. Let's do Blue Baby. I could have used the Bible. Silly, silly. Bad floor layout. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Like, I'm not sure if it's going to be like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday for the stream cycles. But I am going to try again for like at least 3 days a week. And then hopefully a stream on the weekend. Of course, the weekend ones like are a little bit harder. But I can probably find like a couple hours on the weekend, you know? I can't remember if we use the Bible against Big Mom. I think it still kills her. I mean, I can't. Well, one soul heart's not that bad.
2 of clubs.
Honestly, Rotten Baby and the Suck are kind of holding this run together. The Bumbo's not doing shit, but just eating all the coins. A fat Bumbo does. All right. But yeah, I want to get like back into some of the more longer games. I feel like I've missed out on some pretty key games. So I do want to check those out. For the most part, I do have them. I have a bad habit of buying games and like just leaving them, like never playing them. Like I think the number was on the Steam page, or my Steam game count was there earlier, and it was like 663. I have not played 663 games on my computer. At least I think that's what it was. Let's go up. By the way, Crown of Light, huge. Such a great item. I probably should try that. Like, I'll tell you one game that I wanted to check out. Not check out, I wanted to play on stream. Especially now that I have like a good computer that can run it, no problem, is Wind Waker. Like, I want to run the emulated version of it so that I can like boost the resolution. Do things like, because there's like a widescreen mod for it. There's some HD packs for it that you can get. Just kind of check it out. One of my like favorite Zelda games. I want to stream it. Like casually stream it. Like not randomize or speedrun or any of that. Even though like the speedrun on like Wind Waker, and this is why like I'm even bringing it up, the community has gotten crazy in like the last month. There was like a new shortcut found that cut like 40 minutes off the run, I think. Playing the best 3D Zelda game on stream is usually a good choice. I see what you did there. I liked Wind Waker. Not, yeah, like significantly more than Breath of the Wild. I said it. I didn't think that would give us Bookworm. I had some problems with Breath of the Wild, but for the most part, no. Yes. Oh my God, what is that diamond? I just felt like I played Zelda games that have been done better. I wanted to play, so I'm not going to spoil the game, even though it's not a new game anymore. I wanted to play the game they kept referencing in Breath of the Wild. Basically, they reference like 100 years in Hyrule's past in the game a bunch of times. I wanted to play that game. I wanted to play the game that they kept referencing. So many times in the game, I was like, that's so cool. Why am I not playing that? Oh, we got pretty good bombs, too. But it looked great. I don't think there was much difference between the Switch and the Wii U version, but still was a fine looking game. I like the art direction on it. There was just some design, like story choices I didn't agree with. Best Zelda experience on Switch is Link's Awakening. I've been meaning to pick it up. I want to see how they did the remake. Apparently it's very good. I have the original on Game Boy. It's a very good Game Boy game. I'm not really worried about getting hit here. We should be able to win this relatively easy. Fruitcake makes it a little bit harder. But we have the cancer item, so ooh, that curved in. Honestly, this fight is so easy. I don't even really need to like worry so much about it. Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna have to do it for tonight. We didn't beat it, the speed run. That's all right. Can't win them all. Boom, boom. Also, I got a stream deck. Also, I'm not on this screen. There I am. Oh. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a blast in the first stream back. It was fun. Super fun. It is good to be back. I'm hoping that I will be back on Wednesday for a stream. That's the plan. We'll probably, I think, I want to do Tarkov. I want to do some Tarkov because the game has had some major updates and it's looking like really good. And Penta says it's very good right now. So I kind of want to check it out and see how it's playing. But speaking of that, I'm going to throw you guys over to Penta Hybrid, who is literally playing Tarkov right now. I'm going to tune in a little bit, not like right away. I'm going to go upstairs and check him out. But I am going to send you guys over there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're not following the channel, the easiest way to support a channel is by clicking the follow button. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big thanks. The credits aren't showing and I don't know why. But a huge thanks to Penta for the 25,000 bits earlier. Thank you, Dan, for the subs earlier as well. And 2 years in a row, which is crazy. Not feel like it has been that long. And Blind Boy as well for the sub tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. I am so thrilled to be back streaming. You have no idea. I am excited. We're going to have some good times. Maybe Tarkov Wednesday. Maybe we start playing Wind Waker on Thursday. See how it goes. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go say hi to Penta Hybrid for me. Thank you so much. Love you all. Peace out.